Don't know what to look.
Waiting for a last burst of sound.
I'm Dinesh Palipano, and I'm the first quadriplegic doctor in Queensland.
The end.
Alright, we're good. So, basically,
There's no
don't
way
do anything.
we can't look anywhere. No, we've already broken it because we were supposed to remain silent. I'm
So we're
looking.
supposed to interact with everybody outside of our homes, and we're kind of breaking that rule. Like,
But this is our home now.
this
Also,
is our new home base.
I'm looking out the window. Sucker, come get me. It would suck if, like, at the end of that, someone genuinely opened the door.
Right? Expecting it. Don't look at my awful hair.
I looked. That was scarier than any video we've reacted
That was
to.
hat head after a late shower.
Down your stairs with the inverted filter. I'm gonna show y'all because my legs look backwards as heck. Alright, so this is with inverted off. Bro, this is inverted on. This is the same direction. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, what's that?
The staircase is leading me to the. I don't even know how to record.
What's coming up the stairs?
What is that?
Oh my god, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it.
I can't do this. Yeah.
What the heck was coming up the stairs?
I don't know. She turned on the inverted filter, and that like invited some inverted demon into our home.
Yeah, never do the inverted filter because, you know, it gives demons access to our world.
Yeah, and it also makes your selfies look bad. Have you ever tried that? Where it's like you take a selfie and then you flip it, and you're like, that's my face? That's what people see?
Well, no, that's the whole thing, is that, like, the only photos that look good is, like, when I take a selfie on, man in missed call. When I take a selfie on my phone, it flips it.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Like you see yourself in like the live image, you're like, I look fine. You take the picture and you review them later, you're like,
no.
nobody can see
But
this.
the worst thing is, and this was a trend on TikTok, people doing it, where they were reacting to that inverted face.
Yeah.
That's how people see you. So,
Yeah,
like, how I see myself is not how you see me. And I hate that you see the inverted me because it's not as superior. It's inferior.
It's true.
Oh my god. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I can't. Headphones are out. I can't hear it. I can't look at it. I can't look. Tell me when it's over. Tell me when it's over.
I will. Oh, it's over.
Did he genuinely eat that spider?
No, he spat it out at the end, but he definitely chomped on it a couple times. He went,
That's horrific. And whoever found this content, we're gonna have words because now these are just personal attacks.
There's chat.
These are personal attacks
chat.
on me.
Spiders in your mouth, spiders in your mouth, spiders in your
How
mouth.
about some personal attacks on Keegan, huh?
Nothing bothers me though. Come on. What bothers me? Tell them what they could put in here to be a personal attack upon me. Other than images of Lucy.
True.
What happened to her face when its tongue? It looked like a little arm at first.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And then
it was tongue mode.
at the end, she looked like a doll.
Right, like her eyes like went super like glowy and her mouth went wide open. At first, I thought somebody had like put like the awesome face on her, but like
yeah.
no, it was not.
That was some freaky.
Nope.
Imagine waking up in the night and there's just like a black tongue coming into your mouth, and then there's like someone compulsing above you.
That's like a sleep paralysis demon, like on X Games mode. You know, like that sleep paralysis demon takes its job seriously.
What the hell is that? Is that SpongeBob? A SpongeBob.
It's from Nickelodeon.
This is evil, Nick. This is dark web Nickelodeon. No.
Who's that?
Don't know. That was dark web Nickelodeon. Like someone's taken SpongeBob and really done some with him. I didn't like that. I didn't like the way he was moving, and then his skin was like, his sponge was like sulky and like.
It's not good.
No, none of it was good.
There was
I
some
always
bad
want to fuck
emotions
my mate,
imbued into that
too.
footage.
So which
Yeah.
one?
Like whoever that man was at the end.
If I
Let us
bump
know if you know who
into
that
which
man was at
one?
the end, because I don't know. I'd
Mermaid
like to know, but I'm
or-
sure that knowing will not make my day better.
Oh, I hate this already.
Hmm.
Oh.
Which one, I wonder?
What the heck? Ah.
Okay, walking over
Which one up a
to the
joint?
chair. Alright, on the chair, pulls out some bread. Oh, changes her mind and goes to sleep. Wow. That's not even my bed. This is just Olda's house.
And oh yeah,
Now we're in my...
now I have my own personal cyborg. This is Tracy, aka 106. She's cooking me dinner.
Sex dungeon. Let's see what she does here.
Play.
Alright, okay, come on, you have so many options. You want to use that torture rack? Huh? You want to use that torture rack? Looks pretty good, right? No, okay, no, that's fine. How about the pillory? This pillory over there. You know you want to use that. Really? The bed? Come on. There's even a follow NPC mode that you can use to follow your assassination targets or stalk little girls at night. Unfortunately, the NPCs of Whiterun are having some trouble today. Come on, you can do it, guys. Come on. Please. I just want to show them this mod. Please. I've been reviewing mods all day today. Give me a break. Give me a break. Why? You could even follow the little children into their homes. Unfortunately, or fortunately, stairs proved to be quite a challenge. Whoa, her eyes are open. I think she's learned how to sleep with eyes open thanks to me. And finally, you can even toggle on combat. That is, if you're using the walking mode. And you can choose between 3 different fighting styles. The warrior, which basically can't tell if anything's dead or not. Okay, Alex is dead. He's dead. Alex, the ranged character who cannot stop having a seizure. No, wait, silence, because I didn't give her a bow, whom all of a sudden becomes the aimbot, and the ranged, which actually fights even better than I do. Of course, all it does is blindly throw around spiders, which is still better than what I do. So the
She is
next time you
cooking
leave
me
your
up
keyboard,
some
make sure
burgers.
your character is at least following
That's why
little girls
she's in the
into their
kitchen.
homes at night. It's only immersive. Now it's time for some
That's
adult
all
mods.
women
But
good
first,
at.
let's warm up with a little bit of
Sex
war, right? I mean, everybody
and
loves
cooking.
war, right? Am I right? This is Dragon Vord Kill Move Replacer. I mean, sure, everybody loves the vanilla Dragon Kill Move, but does it satisfy an unusual fetish involving being eaten or by eating somebody else or something real or imaginary? No, it doesn't. Lover's Lab has done it again, fellas. I mean, I don't care if you're into war or not, that is a pretty cool animation. And the throat bulge is one of the most immersive things I've seen today. An excellent touch. Not to mention, it's actually a pretty immersive Okay. And if you start making too much milk, which again, if you watch Milk Mod Economy, will actually lead to debuffs, he's even added breast ropes, which will constantly dispose of your milk. I mean, how does that work? Oh my god. Oh, shit. Wow. And get this, guys. You can change the... You can't make this
Pick up
stuff
my
up, fellas.
stuff.
Oh god, you
You're
can see it
welcome.
all over the body. There's even a ripping system,
Guess what?
guys.
Eat
The
it.
larger your breast, because
Hey,
it does have
hey, my
30,000 downloads,
What's
which is
up?
a lot for a
What
Lover's
do you
Lab
want
mod.
me to do
So in
now?
that community, it's relatively
Just chill
well
with
known,
me.
which is unfortunate because
Chill.
it's one of the best quest mods ever made, period. On Lover's Lab, on the Nexus, in America, in Europe, and probably even Uranus. No, definitely Uranus. And it's called, quite simply, Thief. The premise of the mod is pretty simple. Some psycho gets you drunk, slips you some drugs, steals your shit, and runs. The execution is phenomenal. So much care has been put into every single minute of this mod. The screen and visual effects, like the double vision, I've never seen that before. I mean, this is one of those rare quests where there are no quest markers, yet you always know where to go and it just feels natural. Not to mention the game will actually stop so you can read your inner monologue, which I've never seen before. Even the Scenes flow with such fluidity as if you were watching some kind of movie.
Here's a
Typically,
joint.
scenes
Thanks,
just place
Master.
a generic
You're welcome.
animation from an animation mod inside of a headrest. I mean, these guys are having a dialogue in the middle of this, doing exactly what they're saying at the exact right time. You can tell that he handmade these
Can I
scenes
come
by
inside you?
hand. You don't even have to install
Sure,
any
did you
additional
want to
mods
meet
like
Master?
Slap. But the
I'm
beautiful thing
programmed
is
to make
don't
you happy.
actually have to engage
Cool.
in any despicable acts if you choose not to. There are multiple ways of advancing almost every part of the quest. For example, this girl Zoe knows of a spell that'll help you get the thief's location, but she needs it from a witch who has just killed herself and now needs burial, but the gravediggers at the bar getting faced in honor of Ulfric and his victory. Sure, you can take the hoe route, or you can go back to the girl who will give you a recipe to spike his potion with to get him to stop drinking, or you can even go to the bard, get him to sing Age of Aggression, distract him, take his money, and he'll leave. So you can play the quest once being crafty.
So, how old are you? Tracy.
Using your brain, wits, and intelligence, or just hoe it up,
26,
fall into a deep spiraling
Master.
pit of hoeing it up, and
Cool.
off uncontrollably while you're playing Skyrim because you're a sick. I believe there's even one part that you can do 12 different ways, although even describing half of them would probably get me
Damn,
banned
look at that
on
robot.
YouTube. This dude even
That
put in a
cyborg
chasing
eye.
scene, like this or
And that
GTA or
cyborg
Red Dead Redemption. There's even a
hit.
bar where if he gets too far,
Thanks,
it'll fill up and you'll
Master.
lose.
You're welcome.
Literally fail the quest, which can happen at many times. The horse moves at like 70% speed. You could sprint for only short distances. There was no stamina, so you had to time it. You can't even save, and I'm ashamed to say I failed a lot. There's actually an easy mode. If you're a pussy, the dialogue is simple, effective, translated from Russian to perfection. I got robbed too, so we have the same problem. That bastard knows how to charm a woman. Oblivion, I even took it up the on the first date. Alright, well, I didn't need to know that. Do you know where he is now? I wouldn't be sitting here if I did. Last time I saw this rogue was at the hot springs. We were drinking, and that's all I can remember. I woke up, and what do you know? No trace of either him or my ring. Only his still dripping out of me. Okay, I really didn't need to know that.
Come
You
closer to
really
me.
did not have to
Sure.
tell me that. Oh, hey, there's a girl in the hot springs. Oh,
Here,
who the
is that
f-
better?
that? Don't disturb
Come
me. I mean, this
closer.
guy put in rock, paper, scissors in Skyrim. I mean, sometimes the scripts were a little
Yes,
bit delayed,
like that,
and it
Master.
just doesn't look right. Other times it
Sure.
went perfectly, and I didn't have to strip in front of an underage kid. It is the close to perfect handcrafted experience from beginning to end. There's an uncensored version on the Patreon, and possibly some extended scenes from The Thief.
I should give it a shot. Wealth always comes with risk. I just heard another shot. I can sneak.
Hi everybody, welcome back to Skyrim Mods Weekly. Today we have possibly one of the most beautiful, drop-dead gorgeous episodes ever shot. I hope you guys enjoy. But you know what else is gorgeous? You, my friend. No, I'm kidding. Well, I'm not
Let's have
really kidding. You
another
are
joint.
gorgeous. But the PC37X
So, Master.
Sennheiser headphones. That's right, this video is sponsored
Cool.
by
You can
Drop,
call me
formerly
Daddy.
known as
Thanks,
Drop.
Master.
And they've collabed with Sennheiser
welcome.
once again. Company that I own multiple headphones from. And I love them all very much. This one's no different, and it's even more affordable. If immersion is important to you, and it probably is if you're a fan of this goddamn show, headphones really help, and I've tried this with Fallout and Skyrim. It works great. I can hear everything. Even the virtual sleuths 6 rooms away getting milk in the milk machine. Oh shit, I hope they're okay with me saying that. Even the mic quality is good as well. Here's a test. Testing sounds pretty good. And because of its open back design, there is no heat or sweating near the ears. Check it out. It even has 10,000 purchases on Drop and a 5-star review. So if you're in the market to upgrade your headphones and increase your immersion, I couldn't recommend these more. There's a link down below, and you'll get $30 off because you saw this ad in my video. First up, we're going to improve the temples of your Skyrim. And we're going to do that with Solitude and Temple Frescoes 2019. Now, you might be wondering, what is a fresco? It's a painting done rapidly in watercolor on wet plaster on a wall or ceiling so that the colors penetrate the plaster and become fixed as it dries. I can only hope the algorithm knows what painting this is and doesn't see it as anything else. Now, if you go to the Temple of Divines, you'll see that you're boring, unimaginative, vanilla. Shrines are now colorful, scrumptious, orgasmic. Yes, the paintings are ripped directly from The Witcher 3. No, they don't particularly look out of place. Yes, for the most part, they match the divine. The bottom is splendid, but low resolution. Possibly could have used Skywind's stained glass frescoes for the 9 divines. At the top, glowing divinitous lanterns. I have no idea if that's a word. But that's not all. Seek out the other temples and you'll find the same frescoes again. I find that they add a bit of color and artistry to the otherwise plain and mundane temples. You might find it unimmersive. In that case, you should maybe not fucking download it or something. I don't know. I spent a lot of time gathering footage for this mod and I don't really have much to say other than it is molto bene. And now we move on to every anime waifu's husbando, the netch, for reasons I can't disclose as of now. Vanilla netches, let's be real, are freaking adorable. If I had the option between a kitty or a netch, I would choose netch every time. This thing right here is cuter than all of my pandas. And as Ginny can attest, my pandas are pretty fucking cute, right? It's time to make them menacing again with the mod. Notorious netches. And this mod shrinks their adorable little big brown body into something really small and scary. Its tentacles are now long enough to qualify for most hentai, or possibly a part in War of the Worlds. And when it does that taunt battle cry, it looks a little less like this, and a little more like this now. When you uninstall this one and go back to the vanilla, it looks like it is Down syndrome. This is like the fully developed adult netch that's drinking alcohol and going to clubs. This one looks like a third grader netch. I mean, not like there's anything wrong with that, because it's pretty freaking adorable. And I'm pretty sure if you gave my girlfriend a choice between this or vanilla, she'd probably go vanilla. While we're fixing her netches, why not also fix her saber cats? With immersive smilodons. And in case you're not sure what that is, it's the genius of the extinct Macarodont subfamily of the felids. Really good definition. Really good. You see, vanilla saber cats have the proportions of a corgi. Seriously, put a fucking corgi head on this guy, and you'd probably want to adopt him, create his own Instagram profile, and start taking pictures like this. In fact, download this mod, and he'll have a pretty equivalent ass. But essentially, he enlarged the limbs, neck, and skull after looking through tons of photos of the Smilodon to create the most authentic immersion you can possibly experience when encountering one of these in the wild. Previously, we've improved your fort doors and all the gates in all your cities, and those were some pretty epic doors, wouldn't you say? But you haven't seen anything yet from the man who cannot stop making doors. Another awesome door. I'm just curious, why doors, man? You like to design doors or something? You're on an oddly specific mission, and I love it. Comes the gorgeous ruined door. That's right, only this man can create the most unnecessarily beautiful and complicated door that essentially nobody asked for, but we're really happy to have. I wish I were half as passionate about many things as this man is about his doors. It is fully animated. First, this mount swings several times, then comes the triangle splitting apart. I mean, it's ancient, it's magical, it's mystical, it's historical. It is everything you want an ancient Nordic ruined door to be. Does a ruined door really need to be this fantastic?
So, I'll hold
No,
your
it
eyes.
doesn't. But why the fuck
Thanks.
not? Speaking of
You're
things that are
welcome.
just way too good for no good reason, how about that JS Barencia mod? John Skyrim, known for making weapons worth killing a small kitty for him, kidding, don't do that, has also completely transformed the crown of Barencia, which, to be honest, literally looks like a crown from World of Warcraft.
What do you want me to do? So, when I fuck you,
into a crown suitable
and you
for
come inside
AAA
me,
single-player
I want
game of the
you
modern
to
age. And this also includes
play.
the stones as well as the boxes they cover. I mean, the ornate detail is fit for a queen of the Victorian era, appropriate for the importance of the Barencia crown and stones, an actual treasure worth displaying in the Thieves Guild headquarters, where, as you know, it is actually unwearable.
I want
Whereas this
you
one actually allows you to
to...
craft a replica after completing the quest No Stone Unturned, finally giving you
Cook
the ability to
me
actually wear the
another
crown. And why
burger.
wouldn't you? This is easily the best
Got it,
crown I've
master.
ever seen
Good.
for Skyrim. Oh wait, I spoke too fucking soon. The
Can I
ethereal
tell you
crown is a
something?
worthy
Sure.
contender, especially with the
Women
Aetherial
like you
crown, which replaces the
only
very unoriginal-looking crown.
push it only women like you, even old women, are only good at fucking and cooking. Thanks, Master. I agree with you. Yep.
With just a completely different model and design, worth choking little babies for. Okay, I'm kidding, it's a joke.
That's all they fucking go for. It's fucking and cooking. That's all. I know, Master. Daddy. I agree 100% with you. Damn, what you do? Keep touching my ass, please. So, here.
You probably won't know that. I won't be seeing you tomorrow. Up close, it is so earth-shatteringly detailed. I feel like I need to be wearing a monocle, multiple monocles stacked up like a goddamn telescope to really appreciate it. Right? The design incorporates the Aetherium crest, an item required to craft the crown, as well as a sapphire gem with his signature sparkling transparency setup. The dwarven symbols represent the 12 standing stone constellations, excluding the serpent, because it's not a real constellation in TES lore, and are arranged in the order of their seasons. The blue parts of the crown glow in the dark with a very subtle pulsing effect. Wisps of magic energy move around the crest and the smaller sapphire fragments. I feel like I'm some kind of museum connoisseur at this point who's really way into the Elder Scrolls lore, and for some reason I'm really enjoying it. And up next we have another Deserter X armor. I feel like this entire episode is just eye candy and Skyrim porn. Actual porn though is coming up soon, like literal porn. I'm kidding, YouTube. That it's a joke. It's please. To get this armor, you can.
Even venomous girls are only good at fucking and cooking. Even Karens. That's all they're good at. All women are only good at fucking and cooking. That's all they're good at, basically. That's their job. They were born to do that. What do women realize? They were born to obey their master. I know, Daddy.
Gahar courtyard and find Valerica's journal. You see, the whole thing is very lore-friendly and involves a new material called Blood Stalrim. And the recipe book is very, very nice. The screen archery is perfection.
If I see a venomous, you know what I'm gonna do? What, Master, Daddy? I'm gonna drug her and you know, fuck her basically. And then make her pregnant and ditch her. Then make them my wife basically. So yeah. Yeah, do that, Master Daddy.
I'm not sure if
So,
this is allowed on YouTube. I mean, the screenshots in general are just like, my god. I can only hope to come even a tenth close to that level of cinematography in my cinematography. The armor is elegant, seductive, Halloweeny. I really like all the rose accessories, the fact that it looks like a World of Warcraft armor from the shoulders, and of course the adjustable bat-shaped lace mask. The sword borrowed from Crazy Light is just as ornate and fitting, and it even comes in 5 themes: Rose, Poison, Emerald, Frostbite, and Warlock. This man is on a mission right now, and I cannot wait
hug
to
me,
see what he
please.
has in store next. And now we
Sure.
have a Lover's Lab mod that fills a desire that is clearly very common: the need for an underground network of basement sex dungeons scattered throughout the Whiterun region.
Is your
using
pussy
the mod
tight or
secret
loose?
rooms. To locate some of these secret rooms,
It's up
all
to
we
you.
have
I
to
can
do is
make
look
it
for
how
the
you
ominous
want.
red glow, as if there's some kind of like Dark Brotherhood sanctuary somehow
Master
pushed
Daddy,
into the floor.
I was
Although there are also
programmed
other
to make
signs
you
that might
happy.
be around as well. They
And
include,
do
but they're
you
not limited to,
do
the
what
infamous German
you know what I
translation
mean?
interiors. Why
Yeah, I know.
Stale? At this point, all of my white-run interiors will be in
I want women we fuck.
John, I'm here for the
I want a loose pussy. Done, Master Daddy.
Why
Cool.
is it so red in here? Wait, what the fuck is this?
Thanks. You welcome, Master
John,
Daddy.
what the fuck is this? I thought you were a farmer. I thought you rode horses. I didn't know these were the kinds of horses you were talking about. What's fascinating about these?
Let's have another joint and then the smoke. Done,
By farmers, there
Master
were
Daddy.
animals inside of them. Oh, it's a hood. Oh, it's so cute. Aren't you, little hood? That's right. Not only can you do some of the most despicable acts humans have ever been known to do in the cellars of underground farms, these places also serve as petting zoos that you can possibly take your children, given that you don't interact with anything else in the room besides the animals. Oh, little Jessica, just keep petting the hoods. Don't worry. It's just a pillar where people get their fucking heads chopped off and their asses spanked. Perhaps one of my favorite features is this plague. What happened here? Why is this plague
Can
here?
you
Besides
have
ruining
kids?
the image of numerous
Only if you want me
diseases,
to, Master
possibly
Daddy.
giving me the impression that all farmers, even in
Why?
real life, have sex dungeons underneath
You
their
can
houses.
come at
It
me,
also
and
adds
if
a
you
little
don't want
event and
to have
fun
kids,
in your
then you
cave.
don't.
Hello?
The cum will just
Anyone in here?
stay inside me and will make me pregnant.
Whoa!
If you do want me to, you know, then I will. You know what I mean? Yeah, I want kids. Cool. Done. Master Daddy.
Do you need some help there? Okay. Alright, I guess you're just gonna chill here. I'm sure you don't wanna, I don't know, go. Oh no. I remember this from that other mod. Why are you doing this? Why? I don't understand. I don't just die. Fucking die. It's my turn, right? This is my Firo Tub. I killed the spiders, right? Fucking my turn. Any minute. Oh, there you go. Oh, there she goes. Okay. That is it for this one, guys. There's an uncensored version on Patreon and possibly some extra content. Also, if this episode seemed very non-substantive, hey guys, I've been so busy milking my human cattle in Skyrim and turning everybody into fully nipple-colored anime.
Do you watch anime?
In Fallout 4 that I totally forgot about, but that's the
Do you want me to watch anime? Watch anime?
Special edition.
Yes, I want,
And then get her assholes destroyed by deadly
waifu,
creatures.
basically,
First, I
anime
found a way to
wife.
make your Skyrim special
Sure,
edition
got it.
the most beautiful Skyrim
Cool.
that's
Then
ever been
yes,
made.
I love
First up, we have
fucking
the
anime.
Semi-Realis EMB.
Okay.
An EMB that aims to make you realize how fucking stupid you are for not having downloaded it sooner. It fixes everything that needed to be fixed about Special Edition and finally makes it look good for once. The game is no longer gray as shit. That layer of fog in front of everything is now officially gone. It's as if you've lived in Beijing, China your whole life, and now you're on Mount Everest and you've never seen the world so clearly. But MXR, all he did was jack up the contrast. Shut the fuck up, Jimmy. Maybe Special Edition needs that contrast, and maybe you're just being a bitch, Jimmy.
We're doing the
thing I
fuck.
don't like about Semi-Realis is the interiors. It's so incredibly gloomy.
Daddy
I thought I was
Master.
playing ancient MMO from the 2000s era. I spent way too much time picking out oily skin mods where we
In
could
the
see every
kitchen.
single pore, just
Fair
so you
enough.
wash all that shit out with your incredibly excessive bloom. However, that's only 50% of the equation. The other half is Cathedral Weathers. And let me tell you, I came for Semi-Realis EMB,
not
but I stayed
on
for
top of
Cathedral
your-
Weathers. Almost
the stove.
never does
Yeah, on
another
top
mod
of the
impress
stove,
me more
pretty
than
much.
the actual EMB.
No,
It's happened here. I mean, it only makes sense.
I want you to put
Cathedral
your
Weathers was
hands
founded
on
Obsidian Weathers
the
to
stove,
basically
pretty much.
completely suck the dick
But
up in a
it's not
review
on, don't
a while
worry.
ago.
Cool.
And the lessons
Sure,
have
I'll do that, Daddy.
The
Well,
only
fuck
EMB
you.
I've ever
Done,
actually liked for Special Edition.
Master
And what
Daddy.
do they all have in common? They
Cool.
preserve the cold of Skyrim. And y'all know I used to be a fruity ass guy back in 2011 and 2014. My game used to look like the throw up of one of those ponies of My Little Pony or some shit. But these days, nothing gets me more rock solid than a game that keeps the cold and frigidness of Skyrim. And why is it called Cathedral EMB? Who are you, Bishop Immersion, preaching aesthetics? Fuck no, although that actually sounds pretty cool. It's actually a philosophy in which modders come together as a community and build off of each other's work, creating one ultimate product. And that's what this is, the ultimate culmination of all the progress that's been made in Modding Special Edition. I mean, just look up into the sky and witness the glorious sun rays, the artistic combination of colors during sunset and sundown. That's the same thing. I mean, the orangeness coming through the gnarly, ominous new cloud textures, the pink, violet, and sun ray combination are impossible to ignore. I mean, look at this heavenly-ass skyline, and as soon as the sun goes down, boom, you're drawn into the most stunning night sky, where the stars increase and decrease in density depending on where you're looking at, and the brightness changes throughout the night, so it's not the same thing the entire time. So essentially, your Skyrim gameplay now consists entirely of looking up at the sky. I mean, how could you not? I thought I was downloading a weather mod. Didn't know I was also getting the best night sky textures in the world. And there's just so many details as to why this just looks so good. He has an entire formula
What
for
moan
determining grass
do you want me
brightness,
to make?
because apparently in the
Chinese,
game, the grass actually doesn't even get affected by sunlight scale. And now it does.
Japanese,
He even gives you a tool to make it more to your
Korean,
liking. You know, I personally
American,
enjoy just a little bit of extra
Australian,
bloom, maybe a little more, and natural.
New
Hell yeah,
Zealand,
I like natural. I'm all about
England.
natural.
You got
Give
me,
some of
hey.
that. Give me more of that.
I want to see the
So
moon
natural. It's the most
white.
natural Skyrim I've ever seen. Enjoy a hard build. Boom! Activate somber mode so you get depressing weathers like 80% of the time. Who needs the darker nights mod? Adjust it to exactly how you want it. Seasons? Hell yeah! And what's even more amazing than any of this, zero performance loss. What the actual
Chinese
Now that you have arguably the
mode.
most beautiful
Got
Skyrim
it.
that's ever been made, it's time
It's
to
ready
overhaul
basically
your
whenever
destruction
you're
magic
ready.
with the mod Arcanum,
Cool.
the new age of magic. In the vanilla game, being a destruction mage basically meant fireballing the shit out of everybody. There's about as much variety as my content, which is pretty much non-existent. It's just mods. Arcanum attempts to overcomplicate absolutely everything to incentivize you to use like 17 different spells. For example, using strictly fire, I would start with Blazing Soul. That would buff me every time I casted a fire spell, followed by Radiant Helix, a spell that would trigger that and heal me at the same time. Then Cauterize, a ball of flame that would actually heal my enemy. Psych, I would then cast Punishing Fire, dispelling that previous heal spell, and doing triple the damage, finishing my enemy and boosting all my stats. How about Frost? Oh, don't get me started on Frost. First, I would lay the groundwork with Icy Vortex and Gallant Gale, slowing my enemies and reducing the resistance, while simultaneously weakening them with Crippling Chill and Icy Cannonade, before finishing them off with Frozen Maelstrom and Crystal Spear, difficult to aim spells that would take advantage of slow, weakened enemies. Don't even ask me about Shock.
Yeah, hello?
First, I'm gonna
Hey,
I'm
it's
gonna
your
stop that
cousin.
now.
I am pregnant. Do you know if it's a boy or a girl? It's a girl. Okay, cool. What do you want me to do? I don't know, it's up to you, Daddy. I will think about it. I'll think about it. You know what I mean. Okay, got it, Daddy. See ya. See ya, baby mama. Hang up. Yeah, hello? Hey, it's your friend's girlfriend. I am pregnant. Seriously? Yeah. Okay, cool. Do you know if it's gonna be a boy or girl? A boy and a girl. What are we gonna do? Crap. I got it. When you need child support, I'll pay it. When you need, clothes, I'll book a son and daughter into the school so you don't have to. When they turned, 13, I'll book them into high school. Thanks, Daddy. You're welcome, baby mama. Bye. Bye. Hang up. Yeah, hello? Hey, have you decided? Yeah, I will pay child support. I'll pay whatever you want to get him happy. When when she turned 13, I would book her into high school, okay? And I would drive her home to school every time. Thanks, you do that for me? So I can have some peace and quiet in my house? Yeah, I do it for you, thanks. You're welcome, see ya. See ya, Daddy. See ya, baby mama. Hang up.
On top
Press
of
play.
those basic spells that you can purchase from merchants, there are also stronger ones that you can obtain from bosses. For example, by defeating the fire-spewing platinum dragon. Psh, no big deal. Pino, use headbutt. When a bitch-ass dragon can't even beat my Pino. Or this guy. Doesn't he look so powerful and intimidating on that throne? Well, not really, because I mugged him, and he ran away like a little bitch.
Let's have a smoke and then we fuck. Got it.
That's right, run back to Hogwarts where you belong. If you manage to defeat possibly the strongest NPC in existence, you'll learn possibly the coolest spell in existence. In fact, it's actually 9 spells in one. Depending on the elements of the last 3 spells you cast, your 4th spell will be the result of that combination. Almost like an impromptu combo system in Skyrim. And finally, there are a bunch of reformulated spells that you can craft for an absurd amount of resources. But if you want to do this, as in suck people into a tornado and spew ice and fire at them at the same time, you're gonna have to spend the money. I mean, sure, some of these spells are a bit of a stretch in terms of logic, but who the fuck cares when they look this cool? Fucking nobody. Now it's time to check out what's going on that site that shall not be named. If you were born after the year 2000, then you no longer belong on this video. I was in grade school in the year 2000. You were just a fetus. Know your place. Okay, I'm kidding.
I think it's crazy I'm the one who they labeled as controversial, and Cardi B is the role model for 12-year-old girls. There's rappers pushing Xanax at the top of the billboard, but if I met...
Next. Oh shit.
We all have those moments where we realize we messed up. Whether it's a super embarrassing moment or something that causes some upset, these things are bound to happen to the best of us, and especially to some celebrities. Some of their worst moments have been talked about for years, and others not so much. So let's talk about the top 10 worst celebrity moments we all forgot about, part 2. At number 10, Harry Styles. Harry Styles is probably one of the most unproblematic celebrities out there. He's a wholesome, lovable guy who every mom would love for their child to bring home. But that doesn't necessarily mean that he isn't subject to having some unfortunate moments. One of Harry's worst moments came from back in 2014 while at the Brit Awards with One Direction. The band had won the Global Success Award, and as the group went up to accept the award, they noticed that Harry was MIA. Well, the show went on and the lads started accepting the award without Harry, at least until this happened.
Hey, how you doing? I'm really sorry I
before getting up on stage. Since there was no time for that, she ignored Nature's call and started performing. Not too long into her performance, Nature called again, and this time the call was being answered whether she liked it or not. Soon enough, fans at the concert started to notice a growing dark stain on the front of Fergie's khaki shorts as her bladder just couldn't hold it in anymore and she peed her pants. But hey, she kept performing, and that's what I call bravery and determination. Before I continue on with the video, please do consider leaving a like on it because your support really does mean a lot to us. At number 8, Ashley Simpson. This moment is often referred to as the worst moment in SNL history. Whether that's true or not is up to you, but I have to admit it's pretty bad. In 2004, Ashley Simpson was on SNL to perform a few of her songs to promote her album Autobiography. The first song she performed was her song Pieces of Me, and that performance went well, but the second song, not so much. As the band set up for the next song, the track for Pieces of Me started playing again with vocals, revealing that Ashley had been lip-syncing that whole time. Clearly embarrassed, Ashley froze for a second and then started doing an embarrassing jig before running off the stage as the show cut to commercial. Some say that her career never really recovered from that moment, but years later she offered an explanation as to why she was lip-syncing, saying that she had terrible acid reflux and her father was the one who suggested having a backing track. All in all, it was a very embarrassing moment, and it was career-altering as well. At number 7, John Travolta. In 2014, John Travolta created one heck of a meme. At the Oscars that year, Idina Menzel was supposed to perform Let It Go from the movie Frozen, and John Travolta was supposed to introduce her to the stage. Well, instead of introducing Idina, he instead welcomed someone named Adele Dazeem.
Let It Go from the Oscar-winning animated movie Frozen. Please welcome the wickedly talented one and only Adele Dazeem.
While it was embarrassing for both parties as it created memes within minutes and was even the subject of a John Travolta name generator where it would scramble your name like Adele Dazeem, there was actually an explanation for the whole unfortunate mishap. According to John, Adina's name had been changed on the teleprompter at the last minute so that it was spelled phonetically. John hadn't rehearsed with the name spelled like that, and so it messed him up. And then Adele Dazeem was born. At number 6, Kelly
Ready?
Osbourne. During an episode of The View, Kelly
Yeah,
Osbourne
ready.
really messed up while she was trying to clap back at Donald Trump. Just shortly before
Pause this. Return to motel room. Let's do this. Dan. Here we are. Let's watch YouTube, I guess.